Months after a Delaware court rejected what would have been the largest compensation plan in corporate America, Tesla is now asking shareholders to vote once more on a $56 billion incentive package for Elon Musk. In 2018, he was given a number of conditional stock options worth around $55 billion, provided he met all of these requirements. It's also critical to remember that Elon Musk is Tesla, and Tesla is Elon Musk. Investors at Tesla are clearly tense as the company moves forward with cutting-edge projects like the robotaxi, energy robot, semi, and Cybertruck. Key votes are planned at the next annual stockholder meeting, which is the center of attention. What could happen if these votes don't go in favor of Tesla? Let's examine the possible effects of these shareholder choices, as well as the strategic benchmarks Tesla hopes to reach in the upcoming months and beyond. We'll also examine Morgan Stanley's observations, which will provide insight into their viewpoint on the vote today and Tesla's future course. Larry Goldberg, a seasoned businessman and a regular on our show, is with us today. However, we need your help before we go any farther with this film. Press the subscribe and like buttons. Let's get this video started. Welcome to Tesla Stock News. Let's watch a Morgan Stanley video first. They are offering their opinions on the vote and how it will affect Tesla's future. Reiterating his overweight today, Morgan Stanley brand urges investors to closely monitor the June 13th shareholder vote over Elon Musk's compensation proposal. How attentively are you observing it? In your opinion, is it a binary event that would affect your outlook on the stock if they decided not to compensate him? I do believe that will pass. I find it incomprehensible that they would refuse that. Thus I will. If they voted no, I believe it would be binary, but I don't think that would occur. I believe I saw Pepsi announce a relationship with Tesla today as well. As previously stated, I believe the stock will be in the dark for the next few quarters. As a result, US EV sales are falling while Chinese EV sales are increasing, albeit slowly. You feel as though you must endure this phase. The chart is continuing in a downward trend, thus you need to look at the technicals when the fundamentals are unclear. Therefore, $187 is resistance in my opinion. In my role, I have sold calls. I believe this will be the year, but I don't think it will be called away. That's how he gets to the $310 if you don't own a Tesla and you believe in the Jonas, the Adam Jonas narrative, that it's going to be mobility like robotaxis or some kind of Uber, that it's going to be automobiles, that it's going to be energy, that it's going to be insurance, that it's the network. In my opinion, he had budgeted $64 for mobility, which I don't believe exists anymore. So if I'm mistaken, I believe he could explain. That's an incredibly lengthy time horizon. I simply believe that this stock is currently in a downward trend and will remain cloudy for the next 2 quarters, but in the long run, I am optimistic. In light of this, analyst Adam Jonas has reaffirmed his overweight recommendation for Tesla shares and advised investors to keep a close eye on the shareholder vote on Elon Musk's remuneration plan on June 13. Morgan Stanley remains positive, not predicting a negative vote. In line with this perspective, Larry views today's vote as a significant sign of Tesla's ongoing innovation trajectory, particularly in the energy and mobility areas. Furthermore, the announcement of Pepsi and Tesla's partnership today highlights the continued corporate interest in Tesla's technology. Although there may be some difficult quarters ahead, Larry suggests a cautious but strategic approach, employing technical analysis to navigate the treacherous seas when market dynamics change and the stock chart displays a decline. Some people saw the vote as a crucial sign of the company's future health against this uneasy backdrop. Some Tesla bulls are quite worried because they worry bad things will happen if the vote does not go in Tesla's favor. They have good reason to be concerned, and a bad result might indicate underlying problems within the company, which could upset the market and the company's reputation with investors. On another level, there is dispute over the recent judicial participation. A court's ruling that shareholders were not properly informed during earlier negotiations has drawn praise and condemnation. Critics claim that the court failed to consider the depth of the loud, open conversations in which a range of opinions were expressed and the board's independence was hotly contested. The board of Tesla has responded by acting to address this alleged information gap. They have pledged to give shareholders thorough information on the court's conclusions, as well as the deliberations that resulted in these controversial rulings. This action is perceived as an attempt to restore shareholder trust and strengthen transparency. The vote also includes important suggestions, such as approving Elon Musk's 2018 remuneration plan. This plan needs a simple majority to pass, and although it received a 73% acceptance percentage the past time, this time around, expectations are more cautious but still hopeful at about 60%. Tesla's possible relocation to Texas is another noteworthy idea on the table. Given its intricacy and the high bar for approval, this move has been compared to scaling Mount Everest. The voting procedures, which raise the stakes and make it more difficult to obtain a majority, further complicate this vote by counting non-votes as dissent. The Tesla community is feeling a mixture of resolve and excitement in the face of these difficulties. The next votes are a litmus test for Tesla's leadership and direction under Musk, as well as the cohesion and strength of the company's investor base. All eyes are on Tesla as the voting date draws near, eager to see if the business can weather these turbulent times and come out stronger on the other side. Elon Musk's compensation and equity ownership are major concerns for the company's future as Tesla gets closer to a crucial vote. Musk's involvement and salary are the primary emphasis, even though some stock ownership data may appear insignificant. It is possible that the vote will not proceed as expected. Investor nerves are strained despite efforts to mobilize support for Musk because of a number of national groups who oppose him for personal reasons or because of his advocacy for electric vehicles and opposition to unionization. There are concerns that rivals in the auto sector could also sway Tesla's stockholders to vote against Musk. Musk's opponents may drive him out, or he may lose interest in running Tesla if he loses the vote, which may upset the company's leadership. This vote might determine whether Musk stays and whether Tesla keeps pushing into new technologies like artificial intelligence and robotaxis, so it's not just about compensation. Musk's motivations go beyond business, according to the argument against his departure. His goal is to stop Tesla's technology from being abused, particularly for military purposes. Some think Tesla may scale back its lofty objectives and concentrate solely on producing cars instead of developing new technologies if Musk were to depart. To put it plainly, this vote is critical to the company's future, as well as to Musk's future with Tesla. Will Musk's vision cause Tesla to become more conservative, or will it continue to push the bounds of technology? This will be determined in part by the vote's outcome. The Tesla adventure doesn't end there, though. It's much more fascinating because every day is a new discovery with ups and downs. And that's how Tesla continues to attract more and more investors. However, are you aware of anyone else who is as optimistic about Tesla? That would be Seeking Alpha, today's sponsor. There is more to Tesla's remarkable success than merely watching from the sidelines. Seeking Alpha is your one-stop shop for the most recent information on Tesla, Elon Musk, Tesla innovation, and stock price targets for bulls and those with an eye for finding the next big thing in the stock market. Avoid the lamestream media's anti-Tesla clamor. The greatest online source of pro-Tesla news is Seeking Alpha. Our channel may receive a commission if a customer makes a purchase after clicking on the affiliate links in the description. I appreciate your help. The conversation.